Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to the channel. It is a snowy Saturday morning. It snowed last night and we are supposed to get more snow tomorrow night, but that is not going to stop us today. We are on our way to 2 estate sales. One started yesterday and one started this morning. Because of the weather, I decided I would delay a little bit and not get there right when the doors opened. I wanted to give the crew some time to get out there and do their magic on the streets and get it cleaned up. But we are on our way now. Hopefully we'll find some treasure, see some neat homes. And so let's get out there, let's get to these sales, and let's see what we can find.
Take 5 years from now, maybe a record transaction. 50 cents I take it. But I don't this guy, can you get him off for that? No, you can take that back too.
Mom,
Here are some covers with no records on them. I just tried to bargain with her, but still wants.
Look how cute this toy box is. $10. Super cute. We just got to the second estate sale. This is the sale that started yesterday, and they actually extended it by a day tomorrow. Of course, I parked far away. I could have parked a lot closer, but oh well. Get some exercise in. All right. There's the house.
There's actually no ordinance in Jersey for blocking that one.
Open. I like the color of the door. Let's go in and see what they have.
Well, the truck is dead right now. It's already there, and now I got to put it on. That's what I think.
I actually like these. These birds are neat. Ah, this is where you want to be. Maybe. They made a table with the sewing legs on the table. Oh, look at that chair. 15. Check out this bathroom. Nice green toilet. These are more newer Christmas items. Satin sheen. Oops. Oh, jeez. As I break it. One shiny bright. What are these? Tinselton? It's like pine cones. This is neat. It's a vintage shirt. It's Champion. I'll take that. We'll see. Oh, it's a jersey. Let's see what they want for that. Here's another one. Oh, this one was cut. What's this shirt? Somerset. That's cool. I'll take that. What's this one? Another one. East football. I'll take that. Another one. East Pride. That's definitely old. Grab that. So we did pretty well today, despite the snow. Roads were fine. It wasn't a problem. The first sale that I went to was the sale that started today, and they had advertised they had a lot of vintage toys. When I got there, I was number 45 in line. The sale started at 9:30. I probably got there around 9:45. I waited 45 minutes to get inside of the house because there were that many people going in. And when people finished buying, they went out, put their stuff in their car, came back and purchased more. It was actually family run. It was their grandmother. It was the grandmother's house. And so the daughter and the grandkids were there, and they were the ones that were selling and collecting the money. Those sales are good because at those sales, they might not know all their pricing. And even if they looked up some items, it's not guaranteed. They most likely did not look up every single thing in the house. So I picked up some things there. This trash can. It reminds me of Mary Poppins and the carousel scene in Mary Poppins. It's from Woolworth. Can you see? The low price of 69 cents. And it's a Haverlet. You know, it just needs to be cleaned up a little. There are some dents, but it's probably cost me $1. And this came in useful because I was able to put my next purchase in it. I was surprised that these were left. Goosebumps books. These are the original Goosebumps. I purchased 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 books, and they were 50 cents a piece. So that's what, $6 if my math's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, my math is correct. It looks like I have a lot in the higher, there's no number 1 But these do pretty well. People still like to read them, especially now with the movies coming out. So we'll see how they do. Worst comes to worst, I'll sell them at the flea market for $1 a piece and make 50 cents on each of them. Make my money back. I also purchased from there this box. 100 Dolls Department R in East Orange, New Jersey. And they're all pink little dolls. This one is Santa and the reindeer. You have a ballerina. Let's see. Clowns. Everyone loves clowns, right? A whole bunch of different little figures. Lady in a snowsuit. Art Deco dancer. So these I thought these would be good for Etsy. I could probably sell the whole box. People would use these. Oh, look at this lady. Could use these for crafting. She's like is she another dancer? I don't know. So I like them. I got a Lolly Lamb book. I thought I could add this to my Easter decor. Just a little book. So down in the basement, the lady said she didn't want people down there because it was all just junk. And when you say that, ears perk up. And so the older men pretty much just didn't listen to her. They went down the basement. So finally she let people go down there. It was a mess, which you could probably see in the video. So it was hard to get around, but I still did. And there was a toolbox up against the wall with stuff, kind of put in front of it. And so I dug and I picked up these. I don't know much about tools. I don't know much about old wooden planes, but I figured that these looked good. They have a nice coloring on them, nice usage, and I bought 2 of them. Fortunately, I was told by my one friend, they're like, oh, check and make sure it has the metal plate in it, and they both do. This one's marked on the front. Well, F is carved, and then it's 1 7/8. I don't know if you can see that. And then this, oh, this one is marked too. G.L. Elbert, maybe? It's up at the top. So I purchased these. She probably charged me, it was $30 for everything that I bought there today. So divide that up and see what happens. I figured on the Goosebumps books, I could make my money back. These I'll have to do a little research, learn more about them, but I thought they had a good look to them. The second estate sale that I went to, that started out yesterday. That sale, it must have been at the home of a primitive collector, antique collector, because I had a lot of older things. Everything was marked, which you would see in the video. So when that happens, I try and find the things that aren't marked, because that usually means that the sellers and then the estate sale planners, they don't have an idea on a price, they don't care about the price. Those aren't their top priorities for things to be sold. So you saw in the video, I purchased a bucket of fake things. These reminded me of the antique or vintage Christmas ornaments that are pears, because I actually have some that are ornaments and they have the glitter on them. I love the colors. And then it's funny, these were also from Woolworth, and these were 20 cents at Woolworth. And then I purchased some other fake things. Again, why not? Made in Hong Kong. These have nice old paper labels that have made in Japan on them. What is the demand for fake fruit on a stick? I don't know, but whatever. I picked up the peas for myself. I thought they were interesting. I've never seen fake peas before. These, I think they're supposed to be artichokes, but they reminded me of succulents. I actually bought 2 of these, and so I might put them in some of the pottery vases that I have. Because if you go to Hobby Lobby, this little thing might cost you about $3 or $4. Here I got it for a couple cents. You did see in the video, I found these birds. I went through the bucket and I took out all the birds. I love birds. And I guess they're like I'm not really even sure what they're made out of. At first I thought they were metal, but they're not. It's like a paper mache maybe, but I thought they were really neat. And I've never seen these, you know, maybe they're super common, but for me, not so much. I think there's another big one. So I got a couple of them. And I threw in this bunny too for Easter. Then we also found a deer. You can never resist a vintage plastic reindeer. I bought a whole bag of the fruit. Also found a bottle brush tree, so that came home with me. Yeah, these are like velour kind of fruit. I thought maybe on Etsy these would do well if people want to craft with the actual vintage items. Stuff, a bucket. I think it was $5 for this bag and the bucket of the fake fruit. So that was a pretty good price, and the birds. Then I went into one of the rooms and there was a pile of clothes, which you saw me go through, and then there were also hats. I don't sell hats. I'm not familiar with all the hat terminology, but I know when something looks old and when something might be worth, you know, more than what I paid for it. So we have Georgia Bulldogs, this other Georgia Bulldogs hat, Maryland Terrapins, that one, Hook 'em Horns, I guess that's for Texas, I don't know. But you know, the labels are all vintage, the rims are still nice. I was able to contact Mr. Taco Sacks and I sent him a picture of the hats and I just asked if they were good. And he was like, definitely. They're from the 70s, 80s, and then he gave a great tip. He goes, make sure that you unsnap the plastic snap and that it doesn't break. Uh-oh, I don't know if I did this one. Success. And then he also said, which I'm familiar with, to make sure you know that there's the styrofoam or the foam inside is not all crumbly. So these hats were $1 a piece. So we'll see how they do. There was another Georgia one, but it was in rough shape, and that had the crumbling, you know, hat rim and foam. So I left that one there. Then the t-shirts in the pile. I love these. That's the problem. I fall in love easily with many different things. We have the vintage football jerseys. You know, these are worn. They're from the local high school. I believe it was Bridgewater. We have Bridgewater East, where it says on there. But I love them. So we have that one. This is a Russell Athletic shirt, East Offense. But the neat thing about these is that, you know, it doesn't say the school team. It doesn't have the school's name on it. So pretty much anyone could kind of wear these. They almost look like, you know, they were made by, or the graphic was something like from Hollister or Abercrombie and Fitch, something like that. So that is what makes them, I thought it would make them popular. This one's nice. It's another Russell Athletic shirt, East Pride. That nice material. East High School football. So this one's different. This actually says high school. And this is Champion. Another East High School one. This one is an actual like jersey type material. It's a different material than the other ones. Rochester, New York for Champion. This is a really bad shape. This is a red one that they cut out already. And then this was, oops, I think it's 100% 50% polyester. It's Somerset shirt. So there's Somerset, New Jersey. But it's that great vintage look to it. So I picked that up as well. The lady, when she was in the room with me, and she's like, oh, are you interested in the shirts? And I said, yes. And she looked at them, she's like, if it was up to me, I'd charge like $0.25 for them. But she's like, you're not gonna get that price. So she came back, and the lady said that if I took all of them, she would charge me $10 for the shirts, which I thought was a good deal. So that was it for today. You know, estate sales, it always varies. I think what I picked up just goes to show that you don't always have to be the first person in the door, and you don't always have to go the first day of the sale. You know, these shirts, the hats, they were left on the second day of the month sale. You know, the planes that I purchased, Goosebumps book, that was the first day of the sale. So, you know, people are always looking for different things. Are you going to miss out on some items if you're not there first in the door? Sure, but then also you might be apt to find more things if, you know, you're able to take your time and look around and really dig and see what other people have overlooked, because they just want to get to that vintage, I don't know, Barbie or Ken or Lego set, you know, whatever it is that they're looking for. But I'm happy with today's purchases. I really love the t-shirts, the hats. That'll be my first time trying to sell hats. I'll put those on Etsy, and then we'll see how the fake fruit does. I'm not sure what the fake fruit market is up to these days, but we'll find out. So that wraps it up for me for today. I hope that you enjoyed going into the different homes with me, looking in the rooms, looking in the bathrooms, and seeing what we could find. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends, and stay tuned for more videos. Until then, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.